They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Viking 8, Dragon 60. Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Looking left side, and it's complete. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Now he can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Richardson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the Broncos are going to be set up with first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he
it's not his
first contact and second down.
Yeah. Somebody posted that I told to get some, he got some, and he posted with his for the first time, and I was like, man, I left mine.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they will finally catch him, but not before. Reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a
Big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
His kick is
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7.
I wouldn't dare.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good move. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
He does landscaping. It's got to be my baby mama's.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
The Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's another incomplete to Mitchell. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
Ooh-wee.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. One after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Come to the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with the first and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's second down
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Back to throw again.
First down, Bills.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. Looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Richardson looking to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
first down. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent back key to the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, he booked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. And delivers a big play here for this offense.
Unlock Lions. Come on, come on.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Richardson going to move him around.
Go.
They'll try again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked out in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And now 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And he comes back with one complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never questioned in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. The pass caught by Olave. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 28-24 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Play action. Now Richardson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Richardson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Richardson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now they'll change things up. Richardson to throw off play action.
Good.
Right sideline, that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got
Yeah, they playing.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
They playing.
Stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10.
Pass 11. Here we go. Ready, go.
Richardson off the play fake.
Man.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep
Damn.
it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Good play. That's crazy.
And this is going to be a touchdown.
I thought you was throwing it to the running back, and he still caught that.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is
Oh, man.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
All the way home for touchdown. Luke Musgrave, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half. As the
I don't know what they're doing.
Dances by him. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Yeah, they got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go trap, go trap. Huh. Huh.
Now Richardson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. 18, pioneer, go. Tap to 60, tap to 60. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Bill.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Chris Olave, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point attempt to come here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Bills 38, Broncos 34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And they just heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Richardson. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
Second and 1.
From the 46, here's second down and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're talking about.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Richardson looking to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson out of the shotgun. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. And Mitchell, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy,
They
they
try it.
executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point splits the uprights.
And it ain't bad. It actually tastes weak. I don't like.
They run up and send this one away.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? And maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down.
I gotta quit doing that.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Luckily, it wasn't no button.
Picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Bronco 80. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw again.
Damn.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll set up a throw.
Come on, man.
That is incomplete.
Don't do this.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And his kick is good. And this game is tied again here in the 3rd. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, this kicking a field goal actually puts you at a disadvantage the rest of the way.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson going to change the play here. Hands it off out again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
70 Timberwolf. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a downward score. And now Mitchell, with career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Okay,
now they
ready?
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising
Bro, they just so.
predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8.
Cowboy, 18 Cardinal, 8.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
At the 22-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 21 yards away. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the
They sold.
15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10 at the
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Luke Musgrave, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Bills 48.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must.
God bless, man.
Start out here 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2nd down and 8.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
Richardson going to move him around. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. That is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and 9 here.
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Cut my team. Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Cowboy 80. Trap 50. 7 Pirates. Big Lion. 79. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And he is caught. And he has a big gain.
I can't catch a break.
Being dropped. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70 Lion. Bronco 80. 3.
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Fourth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. And now they'll shift things around.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Off play action. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Landon Jackson with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go, check. 70 Timberwolves. Go, check. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. It is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. This one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Start to the season. This has been back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Here's 1st and 10.
Pat! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Damn, I wasn't trying to beat him. Damn, good game, man. You snapped the ball at perfect timing. Oh, man. That boy cost himself the game.
It's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Bills 62, Broncos 55.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18. Ready.
Now Richardson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here comes second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, smash Broncos. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Richardson to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Hurt. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Go Street.
Richardson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
19, 18.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be